We are living in an information age. This generation has the ability to assess vast amounts of information and the opportunity to develop systems in a far more sophisticated way. As helping systems have evolved, the data we gather have been used in two very different but similar sounding statistical methods: predictive analytics and precision analytics. In TCOM, we avoid the use of predictive analytics. The reason? The methods used to select variables for inclusion in predictive models maximize the predictive accuracy of these models. Sounds good, doesn't it? Actually, it's a really bad idea. Although they may sound similar, please do not confuse precision analytics with predictive analytics. They are very different philosophies, and the implications are enormous for the best interests of the people we serve. Any administrative database can be parsed to reveal a set of predictors for some outcome of interest: rearrest, reunification, disruption in placement, bad health outcomes, and so forth. These models may even generalize to new data. But the main problem with these predictive analytic models is that the selection criteria for predictors are based on their correlation with the outcomes. Not that they should be correlated, but that they are. For example, a history of prior hospitalization predicts the likelihood of future hospitalization. Wow, that's great in a predictive analysis. Let's include it in the model, right? No, because unfortunately that assumes that prior decisions to hospitalize were based exclusively on clinical need. We know that race, gender, income, and geography all predict hospitalization. Including history of hospitalization in a predictive model is accurate, but it actually bakes into your predictive models all the biases and social determinants that led to the initial hospitalization decision. That's a bad idea. Second example, people of color are more likely to be arrested, jailed, or incarcerated than white people. If you use arrest, jailing, and incarceration as predictors, because they will predict, should you? I don't think so. With precision analytics, as in precision medicine, we take a completely different approach to the inclusion of variables, choosing those that are expected to have a rational clinical or functional relationship with outcomes. For example, suicidality and dangerousness are expected to be related to the decision to use psychiatric hospitalization, just as life threat and need for medical monitoring would be expected to be related to a decision to hospitalize medically. So those are the kinds of metrics that you'd use in a precision analytics model. That's a completely different standard of variable inclusion that is used in predictive analytics, which is just where's the biggest prediction. So you're moving from a what does predict to what should predict, and that difference is fundamental. Predictive analytics locks us into our past. Precision analytics brings us into a future where we can use person-centered design to inform the positive evolution of our helping system.